Go ahead and take a bite out. Go ahead and take a bite. Go ahead, take a moment with us. Let's enjoy ourselves, eat whatever we like, and that's a wrap. Right.
Take one, clap. Hey guys, we just had an amazing meal here at Silog, and we have a very, very special guest. Tell us your name, what you do, and how this magical place came to be.
Chef Lamuel, the busboy, dishwasher / owner of Silog, trying to represent the Filipino food here in South Bay.
There you go.
I got some of the locals here.
310.
310.
So, you kind of wear all the hats in this spot, but can you describe kind of how the Filipino food scene is taking, like how's it doing in the South Bay and LA and kind of all over the US?
I think right now there's traction for the Filipino food. There's more and more people are participating with this Filipino food movement, which is awesome. I'm proud to be Filipino. Our food's really good, but it's not on the mainstream yet. So I think it's about time for us to put our food out there in the mainstream. So I'm taking a big risk here, opening Silog, but it's been paying off. I think you just got to be true to yourself, to your culture, and really, I love what I do, and it's been paying off by, people appreciating it.
Word. And that kind of actually flows right in through to my question. So one thing that I was thinking is it must be so crazy hard to open up a restaurant, and it must be kind of crazy hard to like start it up, but if you're gonna do it, it's got to come from a place of heart, a place of passion. Can you share with me one memory that you can think of that made you be like, you know what, I'm eating this Filipino dish and I want to do this, or I had something, or I was with my family eating this one thing and let's do a restaurant? Like, what inspired you to join this culinary world of like Filipino cuisine?
Basically, you just gotta either love and have the passion for the food, otherwise you won't survive. I used to sleep here almost every day, just trying to make it work the first 3 months, right? So if you don't love what you're doing, if you don't have the love for the food, you're not gonna last. Some people do it for the money, for the fame. I love to do it because I love food, right? Food gives you life. It makes me happy. I just love seeing people happy through food. So yeah, you just gotta be passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, you're not gonna last. And but really, it's my grandma. My grandma, I grew up with my grandma, so my Lola, she inspired me how to be a good cook. Just growing up with her, really, I see that through food, it makes people happy. Like tonight, we have a kamayan. We're setting it up right now. We're bringing family and friends together. That's what it's all about. Food. We're trying to bring people together through food, right? Better yet, through kamayan.
Did your Lola have like a dish where you were like, this is my jam, like I love it, she makes the best blank?
Kare kare.
Our
special
favorite.
for next week. So tune in, check us out next week. We're launching kare kare. It's a fusion style, but it's still the same great flavor, still the traditional flavor, but with a twist. So check us out on that one.
Cool. How would you? Oh, go for it.
So what? We're getting kind of traction in this food scene, right? What can we do as Filipinos, or even as Filipinos in the food world, to kind of, how do we get into the mainstream? What do you think is the next bridge we got to cross over to get Filipino food in the public eye, right? Because
right now it's like you have that
Chinese
one
food,
friend.
everyone knows, and here it's like, we kind of have I really like lumpia, or I really like, pancit, but how can we get the rest of the world to dig into the B-side tracks of Filipino cuisine?
Those kata-katas, those sinigangs, you know what I mean?
No, I get it, man. We're known for lumpia, adobo, pancit. There's more to it, though. Like here in Silog, we just specialize in Silog, right? We really gotta start from the basic, right? We gotta keep it simple. We gotta open it up for the non-Filipinos. And if we do it this way, from the start, at the basic level, and we can up it up by putting a twist to it. I think most chefs right now, most Filipino chefs right now are doing it by putting like a twist or making it a fusion style. I think it might work, right? We have a lot of positive feedbacks from the customer. about what we're doing here, and it's working. It's been working. But like I said, we gotta keep it simple, basic. And then later on, we can step it up a notch, right? Maybe have them try the chocolate stew, right?
Soup number 5.
Soup number 5, the blood soup, right?
So I have a last question. Filipino food is great, but as you mentioned, there are these chocolate stews, like these weird things. People are like, "Oh, what is that? That sounds crazy." How would you? We have a lot of viewers who don't know about Filipino food. They may see it on the show. They may have had it once. They've had chicken adobo once. But how would you describe the flavor profile of Pinoy cuisine to someone who's never had it before?
Easy, comfort food. That's all it's about. It's all about comfort food. But for the most part, Filipino food, the profile is vinegar-based, soy-based. I would say on the salty side, but we're trying to keep that balance with the sugar, right? By sweetness, spiciness in some region of the Philippines. But really what it is comfort food, right? So what makes people happy. And that's why we're serving breakfast all day here at Silog. Garlic rice and egg.
Well, I can tell you right now, both me and Dre are very happy and very comforted and are probably going to take a nap in about 20 minutes. So thank you so much, brother. We appreciate it.
Thanks, you guys.
Come check out Silog, Torrance, California, off Sepulveda.
Silog.
It's the best place. Awesome.
Oh, man.